Hey everybody. Yeah, don't look at my hair. I had a shower and it's loose top knot. How's it going? Hang on a second now. I'm going to change the access to this for a second and I'm going to save it. And then we're just going to be here for a few minutes. Oh, this doesn't go with this shirt. Just give me a second here, folks. Oh, good Lord. I was just speaking to a lovely lady in Ottawa. This goes better with what I'm wearing. It's the jewel. Somebody mentioned it. It's the jewelry for my face. And you know what? I take that seriously because I don't wear makeup, right? And this is a little more studious of a look for me, but I like it. Make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. And let me just refresh because for the moment I am unlisted. And now I'm going to, how long have I been on? Let's give it a second. Give it a minute. Oh my goodness. Everybody notices Gracie's feeling so much better. Oh my goodness. There she goes. You need a bath. Don't you, girl? Eh? Look at her, so mommy baby. Where's my kisses? Thank you. Another kiss? Oh, come on. Give me another kisses. Give me another kisses. Oh, all right. Can you go lay down? Come on. Go lay down. Go lay down. Oh. I found the backing for the kitty cat quilt. It's like velvet. It's fake velvet. Oh, what's going on here? It's all right. So now I'm going to take it off public, put it back to unlisted, done, and refresh. This is the only way we're going to be able to have any kind of public access is for me just to leave it open long enough for people to get notified through YouTube. I've had this shirt for years. I have this one and I have an autumn colored one. And it washes like a rag and it's getting faded, but it's so comfortable. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Let me say hi before I pop my chat out. Carol McKinney, Donna Holland, Edie Murray, Julie's Fab Finds, Carla Wyatt, Lori Lumax, Nana Castles, me, Patricia Furby, we're just going to say Furby, Paula, Rebecca Reed, Susan Bass, Terry White, and Utter Chaos Homestead. Oh, right, let me pop it my chat, bring it back over here. So, and let me put it on live chat. Okay, please don't get insulted by the message in the show more info box. One day we had a huge discussion about Patreon, YouTube tipping, and PayPal tipping. And I just clarified it. All right. I just put the info. I'm in no way asking anybody to give me money. Okay. Now, I just got off the phone with a lovely lady in Ottawa who had probably 500 jars. And she had no idea what she had. And she was selling them like 40 jars for like $20. So I got her and she said, well, what I have left now are the old Crown antique jars. And she's saving those because people are wanting them for wedding tables, like the old glass jars. And So I talked to her for about 20 minutes, and she said, well, blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, this is what I'm telling you I want. She said, well, I'm selling them for my aunt who doesn't can anymore. And she said, I'm going back to get more. And I went, oh, really? Because all she had left were small jars and antique jars. And she said, I think a lot of them are the 750 mil, which is not quite a liter. You know, the classical jars, folk? I said, I know what she said, they're by Atlas. I said, those are classical jars. Those are from classical spaghetti sauce. And she has lids. And I said, I'll tell you what, honey, I will pay $20 a dozen for any jars, any mason jars in good condition, whether they're used or not. I'll pay $20 a dozen, and I'll pick them up in Ottawa. I'll have my husband pick them up. I said, I will buy any of them. If you got me 4 dozen, if you got 5 dozen, as long as they're 750 mil or 1 liter, like 3/4 of a quart to a quart. And so she took my name and number, and then I sent her a picture of my pantry. And she said, wow. And she had no idea. She said it was my aunt and uncle. They were the canners and the gardeners. We're not doing that, but they're retiring from it. And I said, you have no idea what you have, do you? She said, well, I'm telling people if they want more new jars to go to Canadian Tire. I said, sweetheart, there are none. I phoned Canadian Tire this morning. There are none. North America is jar dry and lid dry. She said, really? I said, I'm telling you, the guy but he bought his, I guess, in February for maple syrup season. But that's still pandemic season, right? Well, exactly, Susan Bass. Exactly, Susan Bass. I said, I'll tell you what. She said, will you get them like 1 dozen at a time? I said, look, I'll take any you got. My husband works in Ottawa. I said, but do me a favor. Ask your aunt and uncle if they want to sell their canning equipment and let me know what they have for sale. It's that simple. She said, oh, I never thought of that. I said, I'm going to tell you. My name is, I gave her my name, and I said, and I've been canning for over 20 years. And I explained the pandemic and how it decimated my pantry and how everybody got wise. Oh, there's just such a resurgence in home canning. I said, it's not a resurgence. I said, people got smart, and now they're not trusting stores anymore. Stores that limit them when they've got families to feed. What good is it limiting people to 2 items if you've got 5 people in your house, right? So yeah, I said, why do you need to change your name that starts with an A, Yarn Prepper? So I said, you ask her if she wants to sell, if she's got any pressure canners or canning equipment like that at all, I would be interested. As a matter of fact, I think I actually sent her the my our Half Acre Homestead website page, because I'm thinking if her aunt and uncle still have a lot of jars and canning equipment, I'm thinking I'll make a trip. Because she lives in Ottawa and her aunt and uncle are in Kingston. And I said, and I'm thinking I'm gonna text her and say, look, if you want me to take you to your aunt and uncle's, I will pick you. You know, this is my thing. I'll go pick her up if she wants. I'll drive to Kingston to her aunt and uncle's house, and I'll be a picker. I'll say, I'll make sure I got cash on me. And I'll say, if there's canning equipment in jars, I am so there. I will make the 2.5 hour drive to Kingston. We just got 3 goats in the freezer. Woohoo! How are we getting trolls at this point? How? This is what I want to know. Because it's at the bottom of roll call. I missed you, sweetheart, because you just weren't there. If there's a delayed, you were on the list when I was reading off the list, Yarn Prepper. you weren't on the list, and there's like a 10-second delay. So you must have just come in after I finished reading it, but it felt like you just came in and I missed you because there was a 10-second delay. Does that make? Yeah, it's unlisted right now. It only went to subscribers. And obviously, there are some subscribers out there that I'm just going to, as a matter of fact, I'm going to look for these people and block them from the channel. It's that simple. I shared the link to my troll group. Okay, hang on a second. Right. Okay, folks. We know who this is. We know who the troll group is. Okay? Or who's a part of it. So, folks, I am going to take this off. And we are going to come back in unlisted. Look for the link on the Connected Hearts Facebook page. And look for the link on Patreon. If it goes to trolls after that, because I am going to make it is going to be unlisted. If it goes to trolls after that, I'm going to start cleaning house. All right, we'll be right back.